Good morning. Welcome to the Atkin Guitars workshop. I'm here again with Thomas Osborne.
Full name.
Thomas. Or if you follow him on Instagram, the real Don Balcony.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's
Do you want people to follow you?
Yes, we do. As many as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want the inside scoop of Luthery, follow at the real Don Balcony.
If you can hear what sounds like a cat being strangled, that's the plec machine plecking another guitar. So I think Raf will try and take that out in the mix, but we're in a live working studio, so you can hear some hammering going on, frets are going in. So this is the sort of final setup fretting department. That's right. So it's actually happening right now. As always, we like to try some more of Tom's mum's sweets.
Crazy. I filled it up after the last video. And
look at that. It's not only me, it's everybody.
No, it is you.
I'm going to have the sherbet lemon.
Likes them ones. There's two different types.
Sherbet lemon?
No, I'm all right. Thanks, Tom.
Okay.
I'm all right.
There are actually two different qualities of sherbet.
Yeah, there is, yeah. You always pick the more expensive one.
I think this one is that from Tesco's?
I think that is a Tesco.
And where's that one from?
It's from Asda.
Asda.
Yeah, slightly more.
Tesco's ones are a bit better, actually.
Bit softer on the palate.
Yeah, a bit tart, those.
They are.
Anyway, that's enough about
I like a tart.
This is the second one of these videos that we've done, but we've upped the scale because we got a lot of views last time. And that's quite exciting.
People want to know.
Decided to bring an actual microphone into the situation. And now we've got two cameras, one here and one here. So it kind of, we're upping the production value.
Professional now.
Did I break the third wall there or fourth wall?
Fourth.
Okay. 12 guitars.
There's more because it's Tuesday, so we're already getting started on the next week. So
okay, so the date is the 25th of March, 2025. So this batch that we've got finished here was finished last week, and Tom's just putting this week's batch together. And you can see some of these down here. So in the next week or this week. Yeah, but the video for these will be either this week or next week. Yeah. So anyway, where should we start? Let's start
from the left, shall we? Clockwise here, yeah?
Right.
What we got
I've
here?
got a little list here.
These are pretty cool. We've got a few of these in this guise this week.
So that's a 19 standard.
Yeah, like we had a couple last week, didn't we?
With a black top.
Yeah, we had a green one and a natural one last week, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
Got black now.
And I think there's two of these in this batch, are there not?
Yeah,
there's one right next to it.
That's right.
And both of these are for the fretted buffalo in New York State, in Buffalo. Go and see Bill and the guys down there. These should arrive with them in the next week or so. So they've got a Sitka spruce top, mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck. It's got the Clousson style tuners, 3 aside on a plate, aged in-house. You can sort of see they're lightly aged, these ones.
Natty, a little bit natty.
And bound with the cream binding. Very simple, but it's got a sort of aged look to it that Phil and the lads downstairs put into give it that feel that it's been around for a long time. The pick guard is a tiger stripe pick guard.
Cool.
But what we do is put a white backing on that to make it pop.
Yeah.
And on these sorts of guitars, it looks really good. You don't always want it to pop, but on this, it looks really classic. Yeah. This has a Santos rosewood fingerboard and bridge. I think these are 43mm spacing.
Yeah, that's what they are. Yep, standard 43 millers. Yeah.
43mm.
Yeah.
Pearl dot inlays as well. All finished in our aged nitro finish. Yeah.
Might be able to catch it in all this light. It's really nice and checked. Can you? I can see that.
Yep.
Like the lines of an old face. Glorious. Been around the block a few times. It hasn't. Yeah, just start it off. Yeah.
Oh, we should probably point out our new Atkin plectrums that have.
Yeah.
Have you
get yours now? Yeah.
We've got two thicknesses. We've got, is it a 72
and a 1
or 91?
Yeah, you're right. That's it. Yeah.
91. They've got the Atkin logo on there in gold.
Yeah.
Both sides, with no expense spared.
We was talking about maybe getting them done with your face on one side.
You were thinking about
I
that.
think that'd be a great idea.
We'll see.
But
Won't
we could put it up on the wall and throw darts at it.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
No, we wouldn't really do that.
Okay, so that's the 19 standard blacktop. That's kind
Really
of,
like these.
well, it's a small body, OM size, same sort of depth of body as well. So it's kind of a really comfortable guitar. Great little songwriting
Yeah,
guitar.
they are. Really nice. Really like these.
The next guitar is exactly the same model, so it'd be quite interesting if you play exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Can do that
on that guitar, and we'll see whether we could sort of hear
Tell a
any
difference.
instant differences between them.
Okay, it is exactly the same, isn't it? It's, same spec, everything's the same.
Same woods.
There we go. Should be exactly the same.
They're pretty similar.
They are pretty similar, but they're not exactly the same.
No.
Just
Have you got a
show.
preference to which one you like more?
No, I think they're all just as nice as the last.
I couldn't quite tell. To me, they sounded really similar, but sometimes when you're playing them, they do actually sound different. But
this one maybe is a little bit more pokey.
a bit more sustain going on, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. So again, sick spruce top, mahogany back and sides.
Same
Just
spec.
got slightly darker Santos rosewood on here.
Shows how much it changes.
Yeah, so you can get quite a sort of different blend.
Yeah. That's almost like rosewood, really, isn't it? Like
Indian rosewood.
Indian rosewood,
Yes,
really.
It's closer.
Getting there.
So that's another 19 standard, also going to the Fretted Buffalo in New York State.
If you
in
wanted
Buffalo.
two, you could get
You
two.
get a pair, couldn't
Yeah,
you? One
play
for you,
one
one
over
for
there,
the
one
wife. Yeah.
Or play both at the same time.
Exactly.
If you had loads of arms and
So
there you go. That's that.
now,
That's a cool
what have we got
one.
here? We have an essential OM.
Oh yeah, these are cool. These are cool.
Yeah,
I like
so
these.
essential OM.
Oh,
A classic guitar. So many people love an OM guitar. They're really comfortable. They look cool. They're super good to play with other people.
Yeah.
Great singer-songwriter guitar.
oh yeah.
Brilliant all-rounder.
Yeah, understated. No,
That
very, very
really is.
understated.
And I think probably it's the most popular guitar that we make.
OM, it's up there. Yeah.
Well, it's either the J43 or the OM, but we make
flagship.
a lot of different
Yeah.
OMs.
Yeah, we do.
So across the board with an essential, an OM37, OM37 Deluxe, then I think probably that might be
I think you might be right. Yeah. I
Um,
think you might be right then.
yeah, so baked Sitka top. All of our tops are baked,
Cool top that.
unless it's a mahogany top. We don't bake those. All the bracing is baked inside, and that's European red spruce.
Nice.
And they call Adirondack red spruce as well. So there's a connection there.
yeah, mahogany back sides.
African mahogany back and sides
Yeah, cool.
and neck. And it's got an Indian rosewood head veneer on the front there. Ebony fretboard, ebony bridge.
yeah.
Ebony bridge pins as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
Bone saddle, bone nut.
Nut.
And it's got the Goto tuners, open backs.
All the essential stuff has the cool tortoise binding on,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
It's like the
It's classic. Isn't it?
utilitarian is the word, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, glorious.
That's nice, isn't it?
Spooky.
Tell us what you think of that at home. I think the essentials are really cool. Now, again,
Always
they're-
really nice and lightweight. All the mahogany stuff's really, you know.
well, they're an entry model guitar for us, but I don't think that's an entry model thing going on at all. All of our guitars, whether you buy the most expensive one or the cheapest one, are all made to the same standards. We don't cut corners at any point.
Absolutely not.
So if you buy one of these, you're getting as good a guitar as we can make.
Yeah. As a man can make.
As a man.
As human hands can make.
Now see what number this is. So this guitar here is going to Kaufman Guitars in the Netherlands. Really good shop for us. Well worth giving them a visit if you're over there. You can look at our website and find the details to Kaufman Guitars. That should be with them in the next week or so.
Snap it up.
Look at that.
Snap it right up.
Now this is a good one we've actually done this quite well actually, because the next guitar
is same sort of series, isn't it?
Another essential.
Yeah, this one's a slotted 12 fretter.
And that's the
triple O. So this is a long scale slotted.
Yeah, so 25.4 inches.
Yeah.
Someone picked us up last week on the fact that we use inches and millimeters. The problem I've got is that I was born at a certain time where they taught us inches and millimeters. So you think of both measurements, unfortunately. So that's my fault. And this is sort of inside the workshop measurements. I'm sorry if it confuses anybody. It's very easy to confuse me, and I'm sure that it might be confusing some.
We're all easily confused.
Yeah.
Often.
As my mum says, it's very easy to confuse a stupid person. So I'm just saying that I'm, so anyway, so this
is cool. Very nice. Pyramid bridge.
Yeah, pyramid bridge. Look at that. So these are all carved in-house.
Yeah. Hand sanded by Joe.
Yeah.
Who's master at it now.
Yeah. No, so that's a really nice feature of these slotted headstock guitars.
Yeah.
Again, baked Sitka spruce top. And I haven't pointed out our in-house tortoiseshell pick guards yet, but you can buy those on the website, and you can we'll make you whatever model you want of those. But they're a really nice feature to any guitar, even if it's not an Atkin guitar. They look really cool. We hand bevel them all and polish them out, so they look really classic, don't they?
Yeah.
I've got that.
Wide nut, the standard on these.
A 45mm nut on these.
As is most slotted stuff we do is standard.
Unless someone, but you can have a 43mm.
We can do whatever you want.
For the inch people, that is 45mm is 1 3/4, and a 43mm is 1 11/16.
See, you do know.
I do know some of them, but I don't know what 15 inches is in millimeters.
Well,
I don't know.
The viewers can tell you.
I don't know what 105mm is in inches as well. So there's all these strange things.
Questions we'll never know the answer to.
Yeah, so that's got the long scale length.
Yeah, long scaler.
25.4. Don't know what that is in millimeters.
I think it's the only long scale of this we do. Yeah, 12 fret we do is a triple O.
It is. So slotted headstock, all sort of carved in house.
It's the same spec as that, isn't it? But just a 12 fretted, slotted version.
Yeah,
so it's got all the same binding and
same scale length.
Yeah.
I think our carved back of the neck is worth looking at here. Because that's quite individual to us.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sexy stuff.
Give it a little spin for the camera.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
It's a spin.
Yeah. Something that's quite nice, I think, to look at. If you look at the way can I borrow that a moment, Tom? If you look at the way that the nut and the carve of the headstock go, they work in perfect
synergy.
Together.
Synergy.
And it's a bit like something sort of moving like that. It sort of has a really nice. It follows the design.
It's all been thought out.
It has all been thought out over many years. 30 years.
Stone.
Have you seen our 30-year label as well?
Yeah, the new label. So lovely.
Any guitar that you buy this year will have that 30-year label. We carried the last one on for 5 years, the 25-year label. Is that weird to carry it on for 5 years?
No, not at all.
Does anyone think that's weird?
No, it's fine.
Because it maybe should stop after this year, but it looks quite nice.
Yeah,
or maybe we should do a 31 next. I don't know. Do you change the number each year?
Perhaps we could do a label with your face on it.
You've just got something about my face,
like that.
haven't you?
We could put it on the wall for a dance.
Right. Okay. Let's hear the triple O.
It's probably a fingerstyle guitar, no?
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah.
I thought, people often call the slotted headstock 12 fretters fingerstyle guitars, but I've seen everyone use everything. But probably that's what people think of that guitar when you look at it. Go on, just give us some fingerstyle.
really sweet.
Ooh,
These are just really nice personal things, you know.
yeah,
Like a nice couch guitar, really.
yeah, yeah. You shouldn't sit on it though, but it's very nice.
Probably could sit on it. It's
Your
tough shoes.
your guitar playing. How long have you been playing guitar?
Since I was a wee lad, I've always had one around, really. So
What?
long time.
5 or
Yeah, younger.
Really?
Well,
Really?
my mum had a guitar, so I just always played that. So.
And how are you now?
26 now. No, I'm 30 something.
So 30 years of
30
playing
something.
guitar.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play some guitar now.
You can play.
And we can
it.
see the difference between
Yeah.
someone who practiced and spent,
You.
no,
and
you
who's naturally
spent
talented.
all your time doing guitar playing. So here
Right, here we go.
we have,
Flagship.
let's swap places. shall we?
Flagship model.
So this is one of our J43s with a small burst.
Yeah, like these.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to Zion Music in South Korea. That's one of our J43s. It's got the baked Sitka top and all the baked braces, African mahogany back and sides, African mahogany neck, the Clouson tuners. That's a maple cap on that headstock, but we ebonize it. Maple's really strong. It's a great wood to use. It's pretty sustainable as well, so that works well.
Still got the Santos on it, which is much lighter
Yeah.
than the other one we had up there.
Again, it
Shows the change in it.
yeah, reminiscent of Brazilian rosewood at
Yeah,
certain
the
times.
bridge is really nice grain there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's
Very
really cool.
The burst as well, really cool. All sorts of different bursts we do, but some more vintage style burst.
Yeah, it looks like a hand-rubbed finish almost, doesn't it?
Very cool.
But yeah, you can see that aged finish in there, the checking.
Yeah,
yeah.
checked up.
Very
Check
cool.
that
So
out.
Check it out. Right, so let's see what this sounds like.
Here we go. That's pushing a lot of air, isn't it? Blimey.
They always blow my mind.
Yeah, it's a big old sound.
I'm a massive fan of the 3 chords, the
That's all
C,
you need,
D,
really.
F.
That's all you need.
So many great songs under that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's loud. Really loud.
Good finger picker.
Yeah, dropping that D. Don't drop that D. Just here we go. Oh yeah. Boy can play, no?
Bit of stumbling. I don't play as
that's
much as
it.
I used to,
Cool.
but that's a great sounding guitar. So that's the
Oh, yeah.
J43
Flagship model.
flagship model. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, that's probably the number one, don't you think? We
I
always
think
have at
if
least-
it's one model, this is it.
Yeah, I
But if you take the OM as all the models, I think that
there's
that
more
might actually be it.
variances,
I'd need to do some calculations
yeah.
and make a certificate for somebody who
Yeah,
got that
a
information.
certificate.
A certificate, yeah.
Nice.
Right, next
Love it.
we have. Oh, now this is a special
Bit
guitar.
special.
And I'll tell you why it's special, because I don't think we're going to be making a lot more
No.
of these. So this is one of our pre-war OM, OM37. So an OM37 pre-war. Currently, and this is nearly the last sort of batch of this, it's got an Adirondack top, but it's got Madagascan rosewood back and sides.
Chocolatey.
Look at that.
Really nice.
And it's probably the closest thing that you can buy to Brazilian rosewood, while still not needing CITES to move it out as a finished instrument.
Yeah.
So I think, well, we haven't got any more of this. And it's gone. I've searched for it, and it will come back into the country at some point. No one's cutting this stuff down anymore. Well, they shouldn't be anyway.
Wow.
One of our biggest issues, since the wonderful invention of Brexit, it now means that getting this sort of timber into the country means that we have to apply for CITES. So say we were buying this from someone in Spain, they would have to fill out a CITES form that then gets passed to their version of DEFRA. They then produce that form, they send it to us, we then send it to DEFRA, then they produce a form, and there's two forms, CITES forms. There's the Spanish version, and then there's the English version. So that in itself takes about 2 to 3 months to sort out.
Mm.
It costs somewhere in the region of £100 each just to produce that form.
Just that form, yeah.
But if you imagine you're someone who has a timber yard in Spain, when a British person calls up and says, "Oh, I'd like to order some wood," and they're just shaking their heads, going,
not
"What? We're going to wait 4 months for this to go through."
Yeah.
Now, we pay for that wood up front, so they've had their money, but they then still have to get involved with this whole rigmarole, which was always the case anywhere else in the country, in the world. So that's always been going on. The difference between how we've been working, we always bought a lot of timber from Europe, so we've rather shot ourselves in the foot for this sort of thing. I don't want this to become a Brexit rant, but I'd love to know if any of you have found some benefits, because
Of Brexit?
yeah,
Well, it is a Brexit.
well, it's kind of
It is,
like. Well, I have to ask these
Here we
questions
go.
because I don't know. No,
It's a can of worms.
yeah, it is a can of worms,
Yeah.
but in the best possible way, because I'd like to know if anyone has actually seen some benefits. That's one of the downsides for us.
Glory.
Madagascan rosewood back and sides, baked Adirondack top. It's got a Madagascan rosewood head veneer, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, tortoiseshell pickguard
That's
there.
really nice. That's showing off all that.
Yeah.
earlier. We did a dread in the same
Yeah.
guise last week.
Yeah.
Always really nice and clear, and
Yeah. It's really.
there was a little bit more to these.
And it's got the lovely herringbone border as well.
Yeah.
So a real classic.
Lovely top on that as well.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Look at
That looks so much like a pre-war
It
instrument.
does, yeah. It's really
That's been
nailed the
looked
look.
after by your grandfather,
Yeah,
and he's kept it under his bed,
has he?
and he plays
Nursing
it. He
it.
plays it like once a week, and he puts it back
That's
in the
it.
case,
Wipes it down,
wipes it
clean,
down,
and,
and he's been doing that for 85 years.
Now it's yours.
Well, no, 90 years.
Yeah, pretty thick.
So yeah, that's
Pretty
the
thick.
OM37 pre-war. Let's hear
Go
it.
on then.
Let's hear it.
Woo! Oh, lordy. Oh yeah.
Got some punch, isn't it?
Evident. It's really clear, but that's just a bit like turning it up to 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, what you can't sort of feel on this guitar is that it's got a V neck on it. And I'd say the V, if I was to sort of, it's a relatively sharp V.
Yeah.
It's a shallower V, but that you can feel the pronounced sort of V feel.
You can have it without if you want. You don't have to have the V neck.
No, you can order it without.
Have any sort of neck on it you want.
But
Some people, it's not for everyone, the V neck. But yeah, these are very, very nice high-end bits, really.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the extra bits and bobs all add up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you've been practicing, haven't you?
Well, it did go home after last week and just sat there all week.
Sounds like it. Like a singer, like a folk singer.
So this guitar's going to Eddie's Guitars in the US. And I don't know how many are actually out there on the market now, because they sell pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So if you want an OM37 pre-war, go to Eddie's in the US. It's on the website.
Very cool.
This guitar will be wending its way over there in the next week or so.
She's not going to hang around, is she?
I don't think so.
No way.
No, it's a
No
pretty
way,
thing.
Jose.
Right, Tom.
Oh, these are
Right,
really cool.
Now,
Don't know about. Do we want to do them now? They're like a highlight.
yeah,
isn't it?
let's do it. Let's do it.
These
So,
are cool. Yeah.
again. Whoa,
Yeah.
Argentine grey. Now,
Cool.
we showed one of those off
We had
last week.
what was it?
Yeah, you hold that.
J, was it? What was
Yeah,
it?
a J. And
was it
the
J?
thing is,
It
we've
was,
got two of them
Oh,
this week.
yeah.
So
Really cool. That's lovely.
look at these. Hold them up together.
Oh,
So
come on.
that's an essential
Triple O.
Triple O.
Mhm.
And this is a OM37.
Yeah. So this is short scale.
Yeah,
All right, triple
short
O.
scale,
That's a long scale.
long scale.
Rosewood, mahogany.
Yeah, there's
So
the
they're different.
Indian rosewood.
They're a little bit different.
They are dusty. Well, we'll have to polish them before they go out, but that's fine. So yeah, there's the sort of difference. So you see this zipper back strip down the back here. That's classic for this sort of.
Fancier, isn't it?
Yeah, and this just has that
Simple.
one single
Yeah.
ebony veneer that goes down the centre.
Yeah.
Really simple.
Nice.
You've got the ivory binding, and you've got the herringbone border here. A bit of a hit, I think, the Argentine grey.
Yeah. They work on all sorts of guitars.
They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't see it around much.
No.
Not many makers use this.
No, I
now.
don't think so.
I mean, you'll see it occasionally, but it's
Yeah.
become a bit of a standard thing for us.
Yeah, we're doing one most weeks, I think.
Yeah, and these are going to Zion Music in South Korea.
Very nice.
Yeah, so
Very nice.
I'll tell you, I'll play this one.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I tend to go for the G chord because it sounds nice. That's one of those piano-like tones,
Yeah.
isn't it?
She's a looker as well. So sexy looking. Love it. Again, such a nice top on that. Really nice and tight grain. That's
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
want to get
Yeah.
on the top. Whew. Oh yeah, very cool.
That is, isn't it?
That is well up
What do you
there.
guys think? So that's the OM37. Try the
Yeah.
the
Triple O.
Triple O.
Short scale. I think it
Yeah.
might be a wide nut, is it? I think it is a wide
got
nut.
a 45 mm nut on
Yeah.
that guitar.
That's the slight differences. Sweet as well.
Yeah. So that's a good little comparison there.
Really different guitars, don't
Yeah.
you think? They
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
really different.
Totally. I think can I have a
Look.
quick go on that one
Go
just
for
to
it.
see what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do a swap. It's got a sort of dry sound, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds sort of.
It's the mahogany. Oh, that sounds amazing too.
Yeah.
They all sound amazing.
That is cool.
That's it.
Right, let me put these back up
Working.
here carefully.
Definitely working. Whatever's happening.
Yeah. No, that's those two little sweet things, aren't they? Right. Okay.
Alright.
How many is that then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
6, 7, 8.
8.
4 more to go.
4 more.
Now,
What's he going for next? Oh, here we go.
black top
Another black
J43.
top, yeah. So it's, yeah, in the same as the 19s we did.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe we'll do a comparison video of this.
Yeah, that'd be a good
19 in
idea.
a minute.
Yeah, you was talking about that last week. You were
Yeah.
saying it'd be good to get them all,
Yeah.
a few
So-
different models in the same.
Again, standard Sitka spruce top, African mahogany back and sides, African mahogany neck, Maplehead veneer, Santos rosewood fingerboard and bridge.
Grain on that as well looks awesome.
Yeah.
Match it.
Yeah, it's a great match. That.
Really wild looking.
It's a great match.
Oh.
And then, yeah, tiger stripe.
Pickguard again on there.
Do you call that tiger stripe or fire stripe?
They're interchangeable, I think.
Yeah.
Tiger style, fire stripe.
Yeah. Okay.
Like them.
Yes, pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, really nice. I think, again, we've got our own in-house designs for the 43. Our sort of banner looks pretty classic. The decals are something that I think, if you get a decal right, it looks really good.
Yeah, sets it all off, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's see as well. Steve Earle, eat your heart out. It's kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Go on, you play something good
warm.
on that.
That is warm. Isn't
Yeah, it is. It's got a really nice
and warm.
punchy feel. The bass really cuts through on that.
Yeah. Yeah, like these.
It's clear as well, isn't it? The individual strings sound, you can really hear them.
Cavernous.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Can't even hear you. Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's
Why
lovely.
not?
Well, so that's J43,
Yeah.
black top,
Yeah.
standard model, just with a black top. There's a little bit of an upcharge for a black top.
Again, the cracker lacquer. So
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Cracker lacquer. Sorry, it's a bit dusty. Could probably write something on there, but I'm not going to. Tom was here. Don Balconi was here. The real Don Balconi was here. Sorry.
Right.
What the hell
Whoa.
was that?
That was a jet, wasn't it? That sounded like it went down the actual road.
The bears.
Oh, God.
They're here.
Started.
The r***s are here. No, we can't say that.
This. Oh, hang on. Where was that black top one going? That was going.
J43.
J43, black top. Zion Music as well.
They're having all the good ones.
He puts
Getting
in some
in there.
great orders, actually. Now,
getting
this one is 30, 30, 30. Okay, so this is an OM37
Yep.
with a wide nut.
Yep.
So 45 mil, 1 3/4,
Yep.
which is a special order, but it costs no extra. A lot of the shops in the States prefer the wider nut. Is that an American thing? I don't know. Do you go for a wider nut? Or
No, I don't. I've only got little hands.
Yeah, me
but-
too. Tiny little hands.
Tiny little, like a carny, is it?
Yeah.
Small hands, yeah.
You can't say that.
Can't?
You
I
can't
used to be
you
a
can't
carny.
say that.
Oh, did
Oh, did you?
yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
I
work
was.
in a carnival?
I was, yeah, once a carny.
Really?
No.
Oh, right,
sorry.
okay.
It's the real question. No?
Maybe.
Why do they smell like cabbage?
Well, because they live in fields, don't they? With all the cabbages.
Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Is that what Austin
free
Powers was
food?
doing?
Free food.
She's scared of them,
Yeah.
isn't she? Only two things scare me.
We'll move on. OM37 with an Adirondack top.
Oh, yeah. Upcharge, but it's
yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, really nice. This is going to Eddie's music as well, I believe. Is it? No. Eddie took. Yeah, Eddie's. So two really nice OMs on their way to Eddie's there.
I think the rule of thumb is if it's got a wide nut, it's probably easier to do fingerstyle on it because the strings are slightly more spaced out.
Yeah,
I think.
possibly.
Or maybe if you're a big guy and you might
Yeah.
want something a bit chunkier up there.
Possibly.
There aren't any rules to this game.
There aren't really, are there? It depends who you consider to be the great fingerstyle players, but
Yeah.
I
going for it?
always thought that Stephen Stills was a great fingerstyle
Yeah,
player.
we're like, a big
But
fan.
he played a 43 mil nut.
James Taylor, no?
Standard. Yeah, I think
Pretty good.
standard
He's
stuff.
pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, James Taylor.
is pretty
I
good.
think the Olsen guitars had the wider nuts,
Do they? Yeah.
but I would imagine his Gibson that he used for Sweet Baby James and all that was probably a
Standard?
narrower nut.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Didn't seem to
Perhaps you could get in touch with us and tell us.
Yeah, James,
Come on, James.
please tell us your preference of nut width. I'm sure somebody who watches this knows James Taylor, so you can.
Don't you know him personally?
I haven't. No, I haven't got a direct line through to James, but I'm sure I know somebody who probably does.
I'm sure you do.
But anyway,
I'm sure you do.
right. So
OM.
let's hear this one. Adirondack Top.
Real pretty.
Now,
Real pretty.
so people often ask what is the difference between Adirondack and Sitka spruce. There is an openness, I think. When you stand here and you hear the two,
Yeah.
it does have a different sound.
Yeah.
Is one better than the other? Do you
It's
reckon?
all subjective, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I struggle to upsell Adirondack because I believe that Sitka is brilliant as well.
Was it beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
who knows?
Look at us.
Fine.
But I'm going to just
We're like
unwrap
poets.
another one of these.
That's a
the
tanky
cheap
one.
That's the cheap one.
Change.
Tom's
You
mum.
change.
I know. Well, your mum needs to get the good ones. And if you go
Fella.
next door, Carl's even got better ones than here.
They're a name brand, but are they better?
I think they are. Yeah,
I think sometimes
they're the original.
Sometimes the knockoffs are better.
Yeah, can be.
Hey,
Well, let's try this.
another
This-
OM37.
37.
Yeah, I think this
What
is
number is this? Or is this one of those?
This might be for
Or
another one for. It is, isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Tell them.
Well,
Come on, out with it.
so nice. So we got Seal got in contact with us last year.
Seal.
Who I've always adored, Seal. He bought an OM37. Then he called me up and he goes, Alistair, this sounds amazing. Can I have two more? So he bought
Nice.
one for himself.
Why
This
not?
one's for his guitar player.
Yeah. For his own personal
Well, I don't
guitar.
know his name, but I hope to see his guitar player
Yeah.
use this and get to know him.
Mm.
This is going to have a K&K pickup in it, the Pure Mini, which I think now is my favourite acoustic guitar pickup. It's so simple.
Less invasive, isn't it? K&K.
It is.
Glue it on. And
I don't know that that's a massive problem, but it all it has is three little pads
yeah.
on the bridge plate, and then you just have the jack that will come out here. And the brilliant thing about it is that there's no batteries, there's no volume control, but when you plug it into a DI box or a preamp, I think it sounds incredible. Honestly, I've seen it 2 or 3 times recently in live venues. I saw it with Deacon Blue
Okay.
in the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
I was standing next to my mate Kevin Montgomery, who's a really good singer-songwriter, American guy, and he said, I think that might be one of the best acoustic guitar sounds I've ever heard. And I got to say, it blew my mind.
There you go.
Then I went to see Richard Hawley, who plays our guitars. He had one in each one of his Atkins, sounded incredible. And then I went to see my friend Scott Matthews, who is a great singer-songwriter.
It's been in here before, hasn't
Been in here.
it? Been in here.
He borrowed one, and we listened to it in the sound check, and I was just blown away.
Told
So a K&K is my favourite pickup at the moment.
We're repping Kane.
So check them out.
Big fan.
We still fit a lot of Fishmans,
Whatever you want, really.
and we fit
Whatever
a
you
lot
want.
of LR bags.
Yeah.
The LR bags for me maybe have too much plastic going on inside them.
yeah.
They sound brilliant, but if you're a touring musician, sometimes those
Less is more.
bits fall out. You know, they can do. So
Yeah.
it's something to think about. But yeah, so that will have a K&K. This is Seal's guitarist's new guitar.
Boss coming in hot.
I can't keep that sort of pounding up on there.
Oh, again.
I think Seal's guitarist is going to enjoy that.
Really nice top again.
It is tight
Keep
grain.
saying it.
Look at that.
Really nice tops.
Really tight grain.
Really
top.
getting all the good wood out.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
Only the finest.
And you can see a little bit of sinkage in there.
Yeah.
There's really thin nitrocellulose lacquer.
Throwing the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Cool, eh?
Yeah.
Right. I think our last one is
pretty cool.
Is a sweet guitar.
Yeah, I like these.
So.
Oh yeah.
That is an all mahogany guitar.
Cool.
It's one of our Dust Bowl 014.
So, yeah, the small one, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's the smallest guitar we do before we go to a parlor.
Parlor, that's right. Yeah.
Now, some people would even call that a parlor guitar. I don't think they're right, but
they're right.
That is what a lot of people call those.
Lovely bit of rosewood on there.
Yeah.
Indian rosewood is really nice.
So on our parlors, we use Indian rosewood as standard on the fingerboard and on, I know which way around the fingerboard. That's the fingerboard.
That's right. That is
the fingerboard and bridge.
And the bridge, yeah.
And that sort of is quite a nice combination.
Yeah.
But we also use an ebony nut on those.
Yeah, we like that.
I think that looks really great.
Really classy look.
Think it changes the sound?
I think it does a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, in a nice way.
Yeah.
Kind of
different.
Vintagey.
Maybe slightly warmer, I think, an ebony nut.
Yeah.
And more vintage accurate for the spec.
Yeah. So that's also got an Indian rosewood head veneer.
No binding. So
no
completely free of any frills or anything.
Yeah. It's a very basic.
Yeah.
So traditionally it was the cheap sort of Depression era guitar, which is why we call it the Dust Bowl, sort of the 20s and the 30s era in the US.
Something Woody Guthrie would have been familiar with.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
And I think even though it's quite understated, we've sold a lot of these guitars.
Yeah, we probably do about 2 a week normally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most weeks, I've got a couple.
I don't think many people make one as close
to how we're doing it.
To how we do it.
Or in as many variations as we do with these.
But possibly.
Don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
O, double O, triple O, 12 fretted.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can
we've done a parlor in
got parlor version. Yeah, yeah.
So could do a dread really, couldn't we? We've not done one yet.
I'm not a big fan of these in dreads for some reason. Are you a fan of the Dust Bowl in the Dreadnought?
Did they ever do it?
Well, not originally, but then later on they've done them.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great. It's just doesn't sort of tick
Perhaps
my...
our R&D department could do it.
Well, I think we could make one tomorrow if we wanted to.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Have we done a 12 fret dread of this?
No.
Because that would be quite cool.
That would be cool.
So yeah, let us know if a Dreadnought Dust Bowl is of interest to you. Yeah. So yeah, this has got African mahogany top, back and sides. We don't bake the tops on the mahogany versions. Yeah. They're already pretty dry in a sort of the way the wood has been sitting for a while. It's got quite a sort of dry sound to it.
No frills, just vibe.
Yeah, plenty of vibe.
All about vibe.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Let's see what it sounds like. Doesn't sound small, does it?
No. There you go.
So that really could be someone's main guitar.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sort of feel, like it's lacking anything.
No,
in fact, Lawrence, who works here, does a lot with the electrics. He uses one of these live
stuff,
and he's a big guy. I mean, it looks like a guitar on him, doesn't it?
He's a huge guy.
Yeah,
massive guy.
So it's.
Yeah, I really like
a cool thing.
Yeah, like the really simple rosette, and all really, really, really simple.
And
really
actually
cool.
Rounding this off to the right sort of feel.
Comfy.
Yeah. Now you wanted to make some TV yellow ones of
I
these.
think we should do some sort of dog hair finishes on these. I think that would, a TV yellow one of that would be awesome, I think.
That would. That would.
Or any ideas? If you've got any ideas, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll nick them.
Yeah.
Definitely. So,
Well, we've always liked doing sort of coloured guitars. Or I have. Because
it's not really loving this. Well, with the RGs and that. Got some cool ones next week.
Yeah.
Though. We'll just show you quickly. Let's wrap that up.
No, let's.
Yeah. This is probably a sneak preview next week. We've got a nice Pelham one. Have a look at that. It's pretty cool. It's grubby at the moment, but
that's very cool.
Yeah, Pelham. We
I
like
think that's
Pelham.
going to the Chicago Music Exchange.
Yeah, good for them. Really nice.
And 2 other really cool.
Not ready.
Well, 3 other.
3
cool
next
guitars.
week. I think. Well, these might not be available because I might buy them all, to be honest.
So these are our new Kingfisher models. We've done one of these before. We called it the Starling last time.
Right. Yeah.
But they're flame maple back
Look
and
at that
sides.
one.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That
isn't
is deluxe, isn't it?
it? And Sitka spruce tops with just a simple tortoiseshell binding and a little bit of plastic in the sound hole here.
Yeah.
The headstock, which
Got a cool
we'll show you
design
next week, has
Got
got.
it here, yeah.
We got no, haven't got it here yet. Has got a really cool design.
Yeah.
So
Got
yeah,
a Kingfisher on it, no?
it does have a Kingfisher.
You like maple on the back and sides, don't
I
you?
love
You're a big champion.
maple.
Of it. Yeah, especially
If I
when it
only
looks
had
like
maple
that.
to work with, I'd be happy.
I think you're right.
Brilliant.
That looks amazing.
It does
in
look
that light,
amazing, doesn't it?
That's like a tiger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks great sunburst. It looks great in other colours.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, they probably won't be available.
You're gonna
buy them.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we better tell the Fellowship of Acoustics that you're nicking them then. Yeah.
That one at least. That one's
Yeah.
cool. I like that one.
Anyway, look, sorry we've been waffling on for hours.
That's what we do best.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If there's anything you'd like us to add to these, did you like the sound of the microphone, for example? Did that help you? Just help us direct this in the right direction. It's been lots of fun. I'm Alistair Atkin. This is Don Balconi.
The real.
The real Don Balconi. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.